Hello everybody, this is Khurram and today's topic is accessing collections in cloud computing, and this content has been taken from Ken Berman slides, and it's slide 19, and I'm your presenter Khurram Manir. To start with, I will be introducing the data access and how it is done. uh, there is going to be an overview on structured and unstructured data. So we have structured data which is in a tabular way, and it forms a matrix in which a key value pairs are stored, whereas in case of unstructured data we have web pages, photos, content, and scattered information which are not in a structured manner. So the key challenge is to uh, convert the unstructured to a structured form, and for doing so we will be using various techniques, and this will be discussed in this lecture. To start with, we have unstructured and structured data visualization. This is visualized part of this that in case of structured data we have tabular format, and they are in a standard format. They can be in a graph, whereas unstructured data, we can say this can be an audio file, video file, image, or some sort of scattered data which is not centralized, or does not exist as a key value or indexed data pair. So the definition of the structured data is that it is organized and well managed and stored as a key value and in form of rows and column, and can easily be retrieved. We have examples of spreadsheets in which data is structured. Spreadsheets by mean we have an example of Excel, and it's easy to search and analyze by using any filters and queries and analytics. Whereas in case of unstructured data we lack the organization and the way to see the data in our application. We have to organize it, and these contains photos. The photos can contain various images, and we this data is in the form of unstructured data, whereas video will be a stream data, and email contains a verbosity and a lot of content, which is as usual an unstructured data. So it is actually complex to process, and it's not an easy approach to convert the unstructured data to a structured one. So there are various automated techniques for doing uh, this structured pipelining. For example, there is segmentation and tagging technique. In segmentation, we convert the regions which are closely related to each other, objects which are closely related to each other in a segment, and in case of tagging we give a tag to a data based on it can be an image, or it can be a textual data, and we tag that data, and it represents the data in the form of a tag. So for the case of photos and metadata, extract structured data information from images scanned, which scan the document and organize it in the form of a table. Metadata integrity is an integral part in this structured to unstructured to structured format, because we have to keep the all the necessary information about geolocation and timestamp and uh, the actual sensor data that have been collected. So we have an example of a farm in which there are some cattle and some objects like tractor, house, and ducks, and this can be structured based on various tags. For example, GPS, and gives the coordinate length, latitude and longitudinal coordinates of the location of this picture, and we also it gives the time stamp and various other objects like cows, dogs, and buildings, and if there is a human also in the picture, it can also identify these objects, and this is a structured format of an unstructured image that has been captured. So this is another example in which a cat is identified, and it is converted into a metadata format and in a structured way, and it is can be used in various applications then onwards. So what are the various representation format that easily accessible on various platforms? JSON is one of the very uh, simplified and easy way uh, to spread the information, and it is mainly a key value structure that there is a name and its value is John. Name is a key and value is John. Similarly, there is age and it has a value of 30. So the John's age is 30. So this information is actually structured using uh, JSON format, and it is a lightweight and human readable text format, and uses key value pairs to represent data in a hierarchical structure. So in the end, we get a very good data about John. The John can be a person that has been captured through an image, and we identify and send this information to the server. So there are why JSON is very popular. So it has interoperability. It can be used by various languages, and it is a standard format, and it is very simple and scalable to use. And by scalability, that it has a structured data and includes configuration and logs and metadata information that can be used in various applications. And it is very simple and easy to read and parse this information, and this information can be shown on a website or in an application. So there are some data transformation challenges. Few of these have been already been discussed. So converting a raw data image to the readable format using OCR or tagging algorithm is one of the challenges. So these are challenges which have been addressed so far, but there are still some open areas of research. Similarly, data cleaning is a major challenge in which some noise or errors or some unwanted data is to be removed, and that is a pre-processing step in these structured data analysis. Similarly, composite table merging unnormalized data to a normalized form is a challenge as well. So this composite table is also a challenge. So in the end, we get this sort of a data in which an image, different images have been captured, and the system through a drone camera, and the system gives us the geolocation and other relevant informations. Now we talk about the concept of collection. In modern languages, we have a key value pair constructs available. So in Python, it is very easy. For the same example that we have discussed previously, that name John uh, can be sent as with his age. And similarly in Java, we use hash map, and this is a library. And in C++, we also have constructs for mapping these values, name and key value pairs. So various application uses iterative approach. For example, iterators provides a way of traversing, collecting uh, data from a structured or unstructured data. So iterators are used in languages to iterate over a range of values and gives us the valuable information that is required at the end. And these runs in a sequential manner, and normal examples are lists, sets, and maps. So this is an example that we store a vector format and iterate each values in this vector till the end of the value, which is 5, and we print these values in this very simple way. So iterators are very useful mechanism of extracting information. These are exactly the same concept as the for loop that iterate over a range of values. So we have example of LINQ language integrated query. This is a powerful library and very close to human readability, and this is sort of a NoSQL format of language, and to extract the information, this link language provides various constructs for filtering, transforming, and ordering of the data. And here is an example in C Sharp that we can find out any property of variable x which is greater than y, and then we transform that value, and we can order this in ascending or descending order, whatever we need, and it is a very simple way of extracting the information from a large collection of unstructured data, and we can in the end have a structured way of representing this information. So we have takeaways like uh, major industrial cloud computing environments and applications like Azure and AWS using APIs and SDKs more have faced some challenges, but they have ultimately been able to manage these things. So we one of the big challenge which I missed before is mishandling missing data, which is uh, normally represented as a null value, and null value represents the missing values, and this minimizes the impact on the query and other things which leads to null values, and the values can be unusable in other applications, so these can be eliminated. So this can help in mean, median, and mode calculations. So in the end, we are saying that we have temporary and persistent data. So temporary data is data derived from inputs recreated as needed, caching immediate result, data processing stages, and original inputs retained from for fixed periods. These are persistent data, and some data are temporary and some are persistent, and persistence are used for archiving and purging as well. So in the end, we have some takeaways. Cloud data is vast and often sharded. So as we know that in the cloud environment, the data is sharded and it is a vast environment. So uh, the modern languages like LINQ and Pandas simplify the structured data handling, and data transformation is crucial for cloud computing, and this is very much needed because without transformation the cloud cannot understand the data. Thank you very much.